Welcome back to Dicey Situations, folks. As always, I'm your DM, Ryan, joined by my Chaos crew.
Rich playing Theo.
Mark playing Glebnor.
Harout playing Tooluuga.
Folks, we got a siege to do. Let's do our recap and get right into the episode. Last time on Dicey Situations, the Chaos crew and the Baggy Neck Swamp Guardian reunited in the ruins of Brackenridge Peak with the Bullywug Warlocks of Bleeblee. After some Eldritch Blast practice, the gang made their way down the mountain and towards Titaghol. While Tooluuga took a nice long nap, Theo and Glebnor came upon a gruesome sight. Shambling in the shadows, a viscous sap demon was in the middle of acquiring a new host from a pile of corpses. As quietly as they could, Theo and Glebnor snuck up on the new tendril puppet and took it out before he could wake up their sleeping Ploop. Using the power from his burgeoning Zom, Glebnor absorbed magic from the sap demon in his first Zolve. Investigating the bodies tangled in the vines, Theo discovered what appeared to be emissaries from Corellis, an elven nation in the heart of Magria. Further investigation revealed that these elves hadn't been killed by the kudzu, but by a large bladed weapon. After a very quiet funeral, the small band of Bleeblee's soldiers made their way to the ruins of Titaghol. Tooluuga was finally awakened as they approached the gates, and after some stern parenting began formulating his plan for the upcoming siege. So we find ourselves at the gates of the ruins of Titaghol. The back of this giant colossus, there is a gate that has been ran down and now covered in these thick kudzu vines. And in the shadows, lurking, preparing their siege, what do we find our heroes doing?
So we've already established like the attack pattern, who's attacking what, the amount of juice I gave everybody.
Yep.
Like, all right, guys, we're gonna do it off our god signal. I just remembered I have this cantrip light. We'll light up one of his arrows. He'll shoot it up. You see that? Just aim it at the target I told you. I don't care if you shoot not together, but it has to hit target.
The big roots. All right.
Which root?
We're going to be firing at the middle one?
Yes.
Nailed it.
Big T?
I will be going after the large one going over his shoulder.
Which shoulder?
Right.
Okay. Boys?
Wasn't it left?
No, we didn't just pick.
Okay.
Yet.
Oh, no.
We're picking now.
We're going up the left shoulder. Sneaky.
We'll kind of fuck around the left shoulder so you can sneak by.
Language.
Oh, you're right. Sorry.
But yes. Okay.
This is a good plan.
Hell
yeah.
All right, one last thing. Everyone huddled up.
Huddled?
And I grab the stick, I tap it on the ground, I'm like, we won't be seen! Huzzah! And I just pass without trace.
Can you pass without trace that many people? That's so many people.
I think it says targets, if I'm not
I think
mistaken.
you might be right. I think it's like everyone within a certain radius.
Double check.
What have I done?
You done messed up.
Each creature you choose within 30 feet of me. So they're all pass without trace.
Okay. So, you guys will essentially be kind of invisible when this assault begins. If you guys would like, you can get yourselves into position. Let me get some perception checks, I guess, as you guys kind of scout out the wall.
13.
Nat 1.
25.
Okay, Tooluuga, you are in full general mode. You have all your troops kind of stationed at different hiding spots in the woods. You look and you can see that some of the bullywugs, they've smeared their faces with this kind of like tribal war paint, but they're kind of hiding up in trees with their finger guns ready to bleeby blast. They're each holding their little explosive barrels, or I guess they'd be bottles, right? Their little bottles kind of all strapped together.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Around a rock.
Basically exploding rocks.
Exploding rocks. Perfect. So yeah, Tooluuga. You can see that all your bullywugs with their bottle rock hats are ready. They have them all strapped up and ready to go. You can see Big T's just holding a boulder, just like getting ready to huck it. He's just kind of looking at where it's going to be. And then you can see the Briar Children, they're kind of fighting over who gets to light the fuse, but they just stop together. And you can see you and your little group get ready near the left shoulder of the Titan to try to scale it and sneak in. We'll say that very high perception check also. You can just see at the top of the wall, there are a number of these tendril puppets that seem to be scouting, but you know from your encounter, or actually you don't know this, but you two do know from their encounter earlier, they are blind outside of the 30 feet range that they have. The very high perception check, I will say you notice that all the tendril puppets are connected to a root network that leads into the city. But we'll kind of operate... Yeah.
What?
They're kind of blind.
Like how blind?
They don't see very far.
Yeah. You got to be all up on them.
I need distances, guys. Distance numbers. Hit me with numbers.
That's
At least
Luga's
60 feet.
department.
At least 60. Okay.
Yeah, they can't see you if you're 60 feet away. They can't see you.
Okay. How far apart from each other are they?
They seem to be spaced out 30 feet apart each.
I-
We think 60.
I have an idea. Are we like mid climb or just looking at it?
I guess you guys have kind of just like gotten at like the tree line before the city. You guys can make stealth checks if you want to kind of get in position to start scaling the wall.
Do I see birds around?
It's a great question.
38.
Okay, Mark, how about you settle down?
22.
31.
Okay. I'll say it's nighttime, dead of
Reggie
night.
has to.
Oh, yeah. Hold on. Let's see.
Don't forget the plus 10.
Reggie, like army crawling on the ground.
I guess if it, right, because I said we were night sieging.
Reggie got a nat 1
11.
for an 11.
Fucking
She's like,
Reggie.
No one's gonna find us, dudes. This is the best. I love doing sneaky missions.
and loudly steps on a branch. One of the tendril puppets, the one nearest the wall, kind of moves over lifelessly and looks down into
How
the
tall
forest.
is the wall?
The wall is 60 feet high, and you notice that the puppet doesn't see you as it looks down. It does. It is like locked in that area now, though, because it did hear something.
See? 60 feet.
All right, I have an idea. I forgot we're at night and we probably won't see birds, but are there bats around?
I was gonna say you do not see any night birds, but you do see that
No
there are
nightingales?
Yeah, there are some like chirping bats kind of flying through the woods.
I'm gonna
Chirping bats, huh?
I'm gonna use
They chirp,
one
right?
charge
They squeak.
Of
Squeaking bats.
on the staff
Okay,
to cast Speak with Animals. It's
All
not
right.
concentration.
perfect.
so
How long does it give you the ability to speak to animals for?
I think it's like 10 minutes.
Awesome.
Let me check.
Yeah, give me like an animal handling check to
Duration
call
is
some bats
10
down.
minutes.
Yeah, you kind of see some bats flapping through the forest. You see one just get like yanked out of the air by one of those, like a long thorn, immediately sucked the blood out of it and dropped on the ground.
All right, dirty 20.
Dirty 20 on the animal handling. As this thorn lashes out and kills one of these bats, the other 3 bats fly over to you and land. Oh, jeez Louise, they killed Gary.
Oh, boy, that's not great. That's
I
not
wasn't
great.
ready. Oh, it came out real quick. Thorn went right through his neck.
How close did you get for him to do that?
Oh, I don't even know. I think I was probably about like 25 feet if I had to measure it. I didn't even know I could measure things, but I'm kind of just basing it on echolocation.
All
A
right.
word I didn't even know I could say until this very moment.
What's your name?
I'm Eugene.
Eugene. What a wonderful name, Eugene the Bat.
Thank you. This is my wife, Tanya.
Tanya, beautiful name.
I'm grappling with sentience, and it's a lot. You see, screaming as this, no, my bat wife, please relax. Everything's fine.
It's okay. I just need a favor. We're gonna solve the whole issue going on with the forest,
That'd be great.
but I need those guys to scatter away from each other.
Okay, you
They
want to go
can't-
freak them out?
Yeah, they can't really see past 60 feet, but they can register noise.
Oh,
So I think
perfect.
If you cause a fracas over towards that way, you might be able to pull them over. And then just get out of there.
Tanya struggling. My child just died and now I have thoughts! It's just screaming. It's okay. Gary
Do
would
I-
want us to help.
Do I see the bat falling down?
You can see that he's just trying to restrain his screaming bat wife.
Well, I mean, is there Gary up there, or is he falling down?
Gary got immediately crushed and ripped apart by a
Alright,
tendril
well-
of vine.
I'm so sorry for your loss.
It's fine. We got a bunch of them.
Oh, okay.
Like a whole cave.
All right. I'm just gonna pat you on your little head and give you some guidance going forward.
All right. I guess I'll go yell at those guys. Come on, hon. We're gonna yell at them.
Give him a good yelling.
I can't not yell. Okay. Let me look up the bat stat block.
The bat block.
I was not ready to roleplay a bat. Sometimes
You're doing great.
Thank you. Thank
Yeah,
you.
you're nailing it.
Thank you. Sometimes the players throw an opportunity at you and you scream like a southern gentleman. These are just how things go.
I wasn't ready for you to start with one dying immediately because I was gonna say just fly past them.
Yeah, no. Okay, so they got 1 hit point.
Yeah, it's not great.
12 armor class. Yeah. They have echolocation, which just means it can't use its blind sight while it's deafened. But yeah, I guess they'll just go over there and just flap about and kind of
Just screech.
yeah, we'll do a quick screech.
I did give him guidance.
Screeching would probably be like a performance check, which they have a -3 to. So we'll try that. We'll try where that goes.
But they screech on the daily. They aren't trying to perform their screech.
They don't have an attack at all?
No. Is it like a bite or
They
something?
got a little bite. It's a +0 to hit. How do you guys feel?
Just screech.
We'll be screeching, don't you worry. This is so much. Okay. I will.
Let's see if this works, guys.
Screech. Roll a d4 for me for the guidance. That's not how I
All
thought
right,
our
I cancel
siege
the
would start off.
-3. I
So
got
it's
a
a
3.
straight roll.
Yeah.
It's a flat 10. So you see these bats flutter away and start screaming. I mean, the tendril puppet doesn't speak bat language, so it just looks up as these bats start kind of, fuck you, we love Gary. He was my son. The tendril puppet does just kind of go, just shuffle and go toward them. Give me another round of stealth checks, as you guys are now trying to sneak by these stupid bats.
It's a nat 20 for a 38.
32.
21?
Reggie, come on.
You rolled an 11.
Yeah.
Don't you get an advantage on stealth checks?
Oh, I do.
And I mean, you don't need to roll again.
Yeah, I was gonna roll again for
don't you
double
fuck
nat
this up.
20.
Reggie got a dirty 20 with the this was it's just we
38.
I love how we had set it up last episode that this really
37.
badass siege was about to happen, and so far it's you guys have snuck up and convinced a bat couple to scream at a plant guy.
Well, we need to get up there undetected.
Hey, listen, there's no judgment here. I'm in my fucking element. I'm loving it. With those insanely high stealth checks, can I just get some athletics or acrobatics checks to scale the wall?
I'm going to ladder.
Oh, you want to ladder up? Sure,
Yeah.
that'll give advantage to these two then. Still give me an athletics or acrobatics though to, do ladder things.
All right.
27.
I'm not gonna go up the ladder so that more people can climb up faster. I'm just gonna
16
scale the
laddering?
wall with a
Perfect.
23.
Awesome. Okay, so you ladder up quickly. Reggie's like, thank you, and he kind of just starts going up the rungs. You can describe it to me with that insanely high acrobatics check. What did that look like, Theo?
Oh, it looks more like Theo just like ran up the thing to get up very quickly. It was quick run, just all the way.
Yeah, and then as you see the rest of the group get up there, you start scaling the wall, Tooluuga.
Theo, grab my top rung.
All right. Hold on.
Yeah, you zip up. For a second, you're almost overwhelmed trying to hold all of Glebnor as you kind of get to the top, and then Reggie's like, I was on you! He's kind of crumbling around.
Could have came with.
But, I mean, this wall is covered in vines and thorns, so it is easy to get handholds as you're scaling it. With those very high checks and very high stealth checks, you guys sneak over the wall. You're at the top of the wall now. About 60 feet down the way, you can see the tendril puppet. There's 2 tendril puppets now trying to fight the bats. The bats are just kind of swarming around them, trying to nick at them while they're kind of clumsily trying to like bat them away.
Hell yeah.
No pun intended. And you guys, I guess you're down there. Do you guys want to signal your dudes now? What's the play?
Do we want to signal them now, or do we want to take a quick peekaroo around and then use my urchin feature to get to Yarno's double speed?
I mean, I would
I'm
like to
familiar
get
with
to
the town.
Yarno's to see what is left there,
Cool.
but I mean,
I think we got to pull the crowd. We got to confuse them.
Okay.
you think we got to do it right away?
That's what I was saying. Maybe we get towards
Second we
Yarno's, then
launch
set
this,
it
it's
off.
happening. Like it's all go, no stop. Second we
All
stop,
gas,
we
no
lose
brakes.
momentum. Yeah, that's how raids work.
Right, but do we want to do that right this moment?
Yeah, I think we should go to Yarno's first,
But
if it's feasible.
you don't think like that's like the hottest place in town. You don't think he's
Is
done
it?
anything to
Is
it?
it the hottest place?
I mean, it's got grenades, and he's probably accidentally
They didn't
stumbled
know
on
that,
one.
though. Huh?
Do you think a demon's going to know what a grenade is?
Yeah,
I
it's a
mean, if
trash
one
heap
went
to an
off, we don't know.
untrained eye.
We don't know what buildings he's been into.
Can I see Yarno's from where we are?
I mean, you guys are up on the gate, and I guess you're basically looking down the Titan. You can see that the Titan's leg, which was where the steel tool scrapyard is, it's way down the way. You can't really, I mean, all you can tell is the general area of it. The whole city seems to be covered in vines. You guys can give me a perception check if you want while you're up there, though.
Dirty 20.
Okay.
7.
10.
Dirty 20. So, Theo, now that you're up here on the gate, you can kind of see all of the ruins of Titaghol from this height. First of all, it's like a flood of emotions just seeing your city destroyed. If it weren't for the vines, this place would already be in ruins from the giant storm that came the day that the Stormcallers did. From up there, the Dirty 20, I would say that you would see in the chest cavity that once made the square, the center of Titaghol, there is a massive, gnarled black tree growing out of its chest cavity. This is where town meetings would happen. This is where town hall was, and now there's just this big twisted black tree driven through the city itself. It appears to be, even at this height, you can see there is one larger creature sort of moving and patrolling around it. There's so much vine, bramble, and green here, it's hard to see what this thing is walking in this big, the 20 you can tell is making kind of a round around the big tree. Sort of like a guard path, if you would. Dirty 20, you can see that you guys could climb down. So basically, if you want, you guys could climb down and try to sneak past everything and get to the steel tool scrapyard before you initiate your bombardment plan. You have to make a lot of stealth checks, but you guys, you have a +10 right now, so it's up to you.
Yeah, but Reggie's really bad at them.
I have a +2.
Reggie, you're just so bad at it.
I know. I won't roll very good.
All right. Let's hit Yarnos on the way out.
You want to hit it on the way out? I mean, we could start this and hit it on the way there.
We could also maybe try to make our way there, and if things go
That's what my plan was.
things go south,
Shoot
then
the arrow up.
shoot the arrow and distract them so we can get there quicker.
How long does the lights cantrip last?
I don't think...
Another question. Is it open air all
1
the
hour.
way to the steel
That's 1
tool
hour?
scrapyard?
Yes.
I mean, I can...
Okay.
It's a
You-
cantrip. I can wait to cast.
Why?
Because
Well,
if
what
he
I'm
shoots
thinking
an arrow
is-
up into the fucking roof, it's not going to help
Oh,
us.
no. Yes, yeah, it's... Titaghol is a giant open-air city, obviously. It's not... the only cavernous part of this town is the ass of the Titan, so...
Boy, is it cavernous.
It sure is.
I can give you an arrow, cast light as you put it in the bag of holding. That way it doesn't shine any light anywhere. And then when we need to use it, I'll just grab it and shoot it straight up.
I just don't think doing it if we get caught or things get dicey is going to help as much as doing it now or doing it when we confront the big thing. I feel like in the middle, we'll give them more time to deal with the confusion, or at least organize. Doing it now will get the benefit of the confusion, and then they'll organize to go out. So by the time we get to the middle, they would have already shuffled on out. If we do it later, we take full advantage of the confusion. I feel like middle's the worst possible time.
I mean, if we do it now, we also, we avoid the risk of everyone out there just getting bored and kind of gun shy. They are kind of, they all seemed pretty excited to light those rockets.
Also, I do relay seeing the big thing that's walking around like the tree. So
You think that's the bar stuck demon?
no, I don't think he'd be patrolling.
He's probably
he
cooling
seems-
out somewhere, being
Yeah,
the
he-
boss.
He seems like,
He doesn't lead by example like father.
yeah, exactly.
Very good point, Glebnor.
Thanks, son.
You're welcome, father.
It's probably like his underboss, like the second in command type of thing.
Maybe.
Seems like most of the routes are leading to the center where that big tree is.
I think we do it now.
All right.
You're the
I'll
boss, Dad.
hand you the arrow to cast light,
I hold the arrow. I
Cool.
use the cantrip light, and I hand it back.
and then I'll shoot it 600 feet in the air.
Okay.
All right, we better go before that falls down on one.
Yeah, it's going to hurt.
Ladder time.
I guess let me get a perception check. And you guys are sprinting to the steel toe scrapyard now.
I
My eyes are
think
open.
we're
gonna
sprinting to the middle, aren't we? To where that tree is.
I think we sprint there instead of doing the big loot. We just do a quick. We
Cursory
find
loot?
Cursory, like we find what we can use. We find nothing. Just go. We find anything. Just take it with.
Okay.
Nothing like. We're not trying to like salvage anything on this go around.
Yeah.
This one's purely like, got any grenades? Any more alchemist fire type deal?
See, Reddy's just looking. He's like, run to the foot, run to the foot.
And
I've
you
got this."
said
Perception.
I got a 15.
Glebnor's welling up. It's a 6.
24.
You're all kind of waiting, and Theo, you just spot it before it happens, as you see one of the tendril puppets just disappears off the wall as a boulder fully goes through him. There's like a shattering of wood, and right as that happens, multiple explosions go off in the center of the gate. You guys are like looking into the city, and behind you, it's just fire.
I walk slowly away from the explosion.
If everyone can really imagine a really sick 80s action movie as you guys all walk away from the flames behind you and make your way into the city. Okay.
Was that all of them launching it, or just one of them?
You just hear 2 at first. It seems like they are trying to stagger.
Okay.
And I'll say, make another perception check now that has just happened.
It's an 11.
17.
11.
Okay. Glebnor, you're looking up there, and you can see that there's a bunch of these tendril puppets running through the streets, making their way to the wall. Seems like they're going to support it. Some are climbing up to kind of get on top of the wall as well, but you guys are able to kind of stay in that shoulder area and kind of hide and get behind them. But it has drawn all the tendril puppets in the city to the wall. Make some stealth checks if you guys wouldn't mind.
31.
36.
37.
It's not Reggie's fault. He got a 15, but you guys rolled so high, that's fine. It's not like these tendril puppets don't have amazing perception.
What are you doing back there?
It's just, there's so many. I keep getting my foot caught in the roots. They're fucking everywhere. They've ruined this place.
Just hop on Glebnor.
Yeah, Glebnor, can I get on your back?
Yes! For the love of God, get on my back.
As all these tendril puppets are sprinting through the streets, you guys have your opening, and you make your way into the city. As you kind of slink and sneak through the city streets. I do have a couple urchins in this party, don't I?
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
And I grew up here, baby.
Yeah, I'm also an urchin.
What?
Yeah.
Why'd I never know this about you?
I don't make it known like Glebnor does, but like I've been doing the same thing he's been doing. Just when he says it, I'm just like, yeah,
You
tack
know
on, same
Glebnor,
thing.
nonchalant.
Oh,
Just like Reggie taught me.
I would normally ask for survival checks to navigate the crazy winding streets of the city, but you guys know every shortcut in this town. And I'm gonna get one final round of stealth checks. I'm basically just have you do them as you kind of move through the streets.
nat 20 for 33.
25.
35.
Come on, Reggie, you got
Reggie.
Reggie gets advantage on my back.
22. He's great. With a nat 20, I think you're having like a little bit too much fun being sneaky, Tooluuga. Like,
He's got the hands like praying
Yeah.
mantis with the tippy
you'll see like
toes.
a tendril puppet like sprints up the street and looks around, and you're just doing like fun little like backflips behind him, just so quiet and he can't hear you. Just kind of keeps running. It's pretty freaky. The streets here are, I'm not gonna lie to you, it's fucking scary. There's ruins everywhere. Vines cover the entire floor.
Oh, guys, look. It's Sam's Pastries. Oh, so good.
You know, it's crazy that it's untouched. I guess even the demons love pastries.
Are you guys yes-anding me into there being a pastry shop? Is that what's happening right here?
Yes.
Is that what's happening on my own show?
Yes.
We've worked that demons love pastries and would never ruin a pastry shop. It's an art form. They can respect it.
And now that we have Jeff,
Completely untouched is a small pastry shop in we'll say like it's, you guys are sprinting down like the left arm district through what was once a beautiful farmer's market in Titaghol. And it seems that the roots have, just by like the nature of their cascading over the metal frame, have just perfectly avoided Sam's pastries.
Wow.
hold on to pastry slash daddy.
They're bad.
Oh, yeah.
You get like a week, and then after that, it's
Stalesville City.
Going to take a mental snapshot of this, though. We
it's
can tell
beautiful.
Jeff.
It's kind of weirdly beautiful.
Yeah. Well, maybe demons do like sweets.
We're gonna have to talk to Jeff about this.
We've
Jeff
definitely-
somehow fucks me in some end fight 30 episodes from now by giving a demon an eclair. I'm gonna freak out. Okay, I'm just gonna freak out on this show.
I just think it's a fun little quirk for them to have.
Everybody likes a treat.
They just respect the artistry of pastries.
I can feel it. You know when you can just feel that you're gonna have a problem?
You go fight a demon, I walk up with an apple pie.
I don't love this. You sneak through these winding city streets. It is, it's sad to be in this place because you haven't actually seen it since that day. Places that you fondly remember just were already in rubble, and now there's just vines twisting through the destroyed city streets. I will say at one point, Glebnor, can you make a perception check for me?
No, you're not gonna do this to me. 16.
As you guys are almost getting to the steel toe scrapyard, you stop in front of a destroyed blacksmith shop.
Oh, Jenry! Jenry! Shh! No.
You can't just tack that on after.
Ridiculous. Okay. One last round of stealth checks. Sorry, I know I'm making you guys make a lot, but you're covering a lot of territory.
I nat one.
Okay.
37.
22.
Okay. I'll roll for Reggie, but
I
that
did.
one's going to make something
Thank
silly
God
happen.
for advantage. I would have nat one with you.
Man, if only someone
With
else had advantage
With
too.
a 28 sleight of hand, can I scoop Daddy?
Yeah. I will say that it still makes a sound.
Just like a...
Okay, so we'll say you guys are making, it's like your final kind of sneaky part. You've made it past all the tendril puppets in the city, and you kind of looped all the way around the center of town to avoid whoever's guarding that giant tree. As you make your way into the steel toe scrapyard, once again, this was kind of the junk warden, or the junk ward of the city. Here's where
Tooluuga kicks a wrench.
My fucking foot.
this is the place where
Pinky toe.
Theo for years worked for Yarno, collecting scrap, trading dreadsteel, tinkering around with some of his first early designs for some weapons. This was once Yarno's kingdom. It is piles of destroyed bits of home cooking equipment. You sneak past a pile of burning tires that just isn't. The fire has never gone out. There's been so many of them. I'll say you probably do at some point as you're sneaking by. You can see that there's caved in footprints in the stonework leading away from the scrapyard, and you would remember that must be the steps of the giant oven mech he piloted out of the scrapyard to help defend Titaghol in its time of need. But as you're entering into the scrapyard, trying to hopefully recover any of Yarno's leftover equipment, Tooluuga, you ding your foot loudly on a jutting steel pipe coming out of a pile of dreadsteel.
Damn it! Jeez, who leaves a pipe out like that?
God,
Jesus
be quiet,
Christ.
Tooluuga. You're so sneaky.
Joe, I'll punch you.
I know you will.
And that sound does kind of ring out in the scrapyard. Make some perception checks for me.
Dirty 20.
12.
22.
Okay. Glebnor and Tooluuga, you guys look, and in the piles of rubble, scrap, jutting out pieces of metal, and now there's vines mixed into all this trash. So it's it's fucking chaotic as all hell. But you can see there's movement in the junk pile. And at first, it appears that you see a kobold coming up out of the junk.
It's Daisy, isn't it?
Who's Daisy?
The little dragon, yeah.
The dragon.
The dragon that flew away in the last battle?
Yeah.
Unfortunately, it is not Daisy.
Oh, no.
I'm so sorry. I forgot the thing had a name.
I just said that.
Okay. Let me write down.
Retcon.
We're retconning it to Daisy. I'll re-listen to those episodes. I'm pretty sure we didn't name it.
We didn't.
It looks like a small kobold coming up out of the junk. It kind of moves up.
What are the movements? Smooth or herky-jerky?
Some would say herky jerky.
And in piles of scrap, you see kobolds that died during Krizik's storm are now twisted and covered in barbed thorn. and they rush you out of the junk. You can hear the sounds of small bodies scrambling through scrap metal. Bits of gear is just like rolling and falling and tumbling everywhere. We already rolled initiative. So first up to act is Glebnor. I will say that with your high initiative roll, you can see that there's 3 of these barbed kobolds corpses running through the scrap at you. They're each about 30 feet away from you in 3 different directions. There's one directly in front of you, and then on the scrap pile, so your left or right, you can see 2 more of them.
Okay. 45 degree?
Yeah. Don't know why that is, but yeah. Good again. Yeah.
Just
sure.
asking.
Sure.
I would like to rush in.
Okay.
Daddy!
Wow.
Zombies!
Okay.
Tally ho!
I know, for you guys, fighting zombies isn't that crazy of a thing to be happening. Go for it.
Appropriate reactions!
Are you charging the one in front?
Yeah.
Sure. Give me, go ahead. Make some attacks, do your thing.
There's a 26 bonk.
26 bonks.
Green Flame Blade!
Are you son? Shh.
They already know we're here. They're making a ruckus.
Shush.
Okay, Green Flame Blade.
There you go.
Jesus
That's
Christ.
it. That's the stuff.
We're still stealthing. We just gotta kill them, but no one else knows.
I got silencers on both guns.
That's an 11 for 6 bludgeoning, 5 acid. I don't know if that matters to the plant.
Does not for these guys.
And then my Flame Blade. 1.
Son, you gotta remember.
So much
that's the bonus
preamble for
action.
1 fire damage. What are you going to do for bonus action there?
No,
I'm gonna
green flame blade is the bonus action.
I think, no, it just
No,
happens.
it just happens.
Yeah, it's his attack.
That's a cast.
Nope.
Yeah, so he casts Green Flame Blade on the
On the
hammer
attack.
to do the attack. It's part of his attack action. What else you got? What are you doing for a bone?
I would like to retroactively steady my aim.
So steady aim, you can't move.
I moved first.
You can't move
Hold
first
on.
or after.
Isn't Reggie on your back? Wouldn't you have sneak attack?
Reggie is on my back.
Reggie's on your back.
That's why I was trying to steady my aim.
You will get sneak attack. Reggie's like, oh, we're fighting! He zooms on your back as you slick up.
So another 7 sneaky.
Okay.
And then I'm going to now go into a rage.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, you get that big hit off, and then, the jelly starts bubbling, and you go red. Love it. All right, Theo, you are next.
All right. Going to shoot. Which one did you go for? The one in the middle?
Straight ahead, middle.
Okay. The one on the right, I'm gonna
Sure.
shoot him. All of my attacks are going to be sharpshooter.
Perfect. These do look like scrambling nude kobolds in like rags, so their armor is
Oh.
not super high.
25 down to a 20.
That'll do it.
That'll be 20 damage.
Okay, relax.
Second attack is another 25 down to 20.
Okay. Maybe it'll be less damage.
I'm gonna re-roll with Pierce.
Son of a bitch.
For another 20 damage.
Okay.
Maybe it won't be less damage.
Barely up as you put 2 bullets in the chest of this very small, scrambly, thorny kobold.
I'm gonna use a trick shot.
Okay. This is for the bonus action shot?
Yes, this is the
Yeah.
bonus. So Executioner's Hand, I'm going to give myself advantage on this one.
Sure.
I wasn't going to need it because that's a 29, but just it's a 29 down to 24. Another 20 damage.
Okay. So a scrambling, bramble-covered kobold jumps out of a pile of trash at you, and you effortlessly pump it full of 3 shots, and it falls out of the air, landing on the ground dead.
And I get my trick shot back.
And you get a trick shot back from Executioner's Hand. Cool mechanic, Ryan. It won't be a problem later for anyone. It's cool. It'll make the class more fun. Fuck me. Reggie's up. Reggie is on. He's actually just gonna pull his dagger out and be like, "I don't like it." He's gonna jump off and just try to stab him.
Damn, Reggie.
He's in like melee range and he doesn't want to. Yeah, he hits for a respectable 6 damage. Shut up, little freaky thing! I don't like you! As he twists his blade in the neck of this little
Get his
thorny
ass,
kobold.
Reggie!
Tooluuga, that is you.
All right, guys, it's stealth. Come on, we just gotta take him out quick, just like Theo did.
Okay, yeah.
All right, no
Yeah,
yelling
do
our
60
attacks.
damage in one turn.
No yelling our attacks.
Okay. Sorry.
He's like, this is a stealth kill. He's just twisting his knife in this thing's neck.
That's cool.
It's my new thing, and I got
just
excited.
I'm gonna line up the last two, and I'm just gonna burning hands them.
Okay. Yeah, you could get in an angle there. Definitely.
This is why I asked what the angle was.
Yeah. You could definitely. You get in between the two, and just spray fire across these trash pits.
So it's a DC 15 dex save.
Okay. One ducks under into the trash. He gets an 18 on his dex save. The other one fails with a 6, though. The one that's fighting Glebnor, you
the
can
one that
just spray
succeeded
across.
takes half, so it'll take 4,
Okay.
and then the one that failed takes 3.
Awesome.
And then I'll punch the one. You said the one at Glebnor was the one that failed,
Yep.
so I'll punch the one in front of me.
Perfect. All right, so yeah, you spray that bout of flame and then run up on the one that ducked into the trash, yank him out of the trash, and just start punching him.
Yeah.
Go for it.
So 21,
21 hits.
6 damage.
Okay.
Go, monk.
Yippee! I'm helping.
You're helping so quietly and good over there. Great job.
That is my barbed kobolds. Let's see. They spread out like idiots. They were supposed to swarm you and surprise you, but they rolled really low in initiative, so they don't get their pack tactics from being next to each other. They're little and they're scrambly. They're just going to do a barbed slash at Glebnor.
Bring it.
It's a 7 to hit. That misses.
Whiff.
Second one will be on Tooluuga. 13 to hit.
That misses.
Yeah, they're scrambling in the trash trying to get to you, but because they didn't get to team up on their attack, they're used to, these are, even in their undead nature, these are pack creatures. That is their turn. That
Daddy,
will
these
be
guys suck.
Glebnor.
Yeah, kind of bad.
It's bonking time.
Thanks for being quiet, son.
This is like the sneakiest murder we've done. This is real fun.
Does an 11 bonk?
An 11 doesn't bonk.
Oh, big whiffer.
Son, you forgot to attack recklessly.
I'm gonna attack recklessly.
Good advice, Tooluuga.
That's what I'm here for.
Fatherly advice. Oh no, exactly the same. I'm trying.
Little kobold just keeps ducking into the trash as you're swinging your hammer above his head.
Can you steady your aim while you're raging?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
He has multiple ways
just
to be
can't
annoying and get
move.
advantage. Yeah. I think they're bonus action.
I'm gonna 2-weapon
Yeah,
stab
go
around.
ahead. Give it a little stabbaroo. You got Reggie next to you.
You might as well go reckless on this.
I don't think I need to.
That's funny.
No, a 20, but I'm gonna go anyways for the nat 20.
Yeah, you got
It
it.
doesn't hurt because you already did it and you already have your advantage.
Nat 20?
The nat 20.
Yes.
Yippee!
Roll that damage for me. It'd be a dagger, but then you get to roll sneak attack. Which, what is it even at this level?
So a 2d6.
Okay,
So it'd be 46.
So that's 10 regular, 16 sneaky.
You don't even have to keep rolling. I think it's actually funny. You look over at Tooluuga and you can see that Reggie and Glebnor are just shanking the shit out of this.
I didn't know we were in prison.
Wait, you said to do it quiet. This is the quietest way.
You know, you're right. You're right.
Psst, psst, Luga, look what I'm using. It's your mom's teeth.
Son,
Oh, cool. That's awesome.
It is cool.
I like it. It's cool.
Right? Family.
We're bonding.
Yeah.
Yeah.
can I insight check my son to see if he's doing this in a heinous
Sure.
manner? That's a 9 insight. I think he's genuinely trying to...
I'm trying to make friends. He ate her.
It would only be fair. It's fine.
Theo, that is your turn.
All right. Same thing. We're gonna shoot the one right, right near Tooluuga. 17 down to a 12.
12 will miss.
Next shot, 26 down to a 21.
That'll do it.
24 damage.
Okay.
And third shot, 21 down to a 16.
16 will hit.
Gonna re-roll the damage.
I pierce her feet. Man, that shit's good.
20 damage.
Okay. So look, you're looking over, trying to talk to Glebnor, and then you turn up, and Theo just pop this thing in the head twice as it falls on the ground dead.
Awesome.
Just trying to make it quick.
No, that's good. That's good.
There's no kill stealing with family, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Good.
Oh no, you did that one time, but yeah.
But with
Wow. Wow, Theo. Wow, we're still bringing that up.
Can me and Reggie clank Spider's teeth together?
Yeah.
That went really good, actually.
Yeah. All right, now let's see if we can find any quick grenades, anything that we can use.
Quick grenade check. Okay.
Smash and grab, Daddy. Smash and grab.
Smash grab. We're so good at those.
Yeah, what's the grenade?
You guys are great at it.
Okay, can I get investigation or perception?
It's a 12.
I am so good at these.
Nat 20.
Yo.
I got a 27.
Okay.
We are just so good at this, son.
Smash and grab, Daddy.
Luga, you want to smash and grab with us?
It's the family way.
I would love to. Yeah.
He just takes like one bolt off the ground.
Look at you go!
He's getting it.
Yeah.
Okay, crazy rolls all around. Theo, you're just trying to get some dread steel. So
Yeah.
you spend a lot of time trying to get like this one big hunk of dread steel off of the ground. It's like caught under another piece. So you're
Tooluuga, open the bag.
What? Okay.
Open the bag.
It's stuck.
As you guys are searching, I think what you find, Tooluuga, is you're digging through all this trash, and you find a perfect easy bake oven just sitting in the back. It's a pretty good size. You could like make little treats in it.
Oh, I'm gonna take this.
Culber's like, just like when you guys are passing stuff
Here you
inside
go,
the bag
Connor,
of
here you
holding.
go. Watch your nails.
And with a nat 20 Glebnor, you are scrambling through all the trash, and you find buried in like a very clearly a place where like Yarno thought no one would ever look, even though it's not that inconspicuous really. It's like he threw way too many tarps over one chunk of trash. I will say, you find a large treasure chest, and as you open it up, glittering grenades inside. I will let you roll a d20. That is how many grenades you find.
The real question is, does my son share these grenades?
16.
That's so many grenades, son. Good job. Good job.
many.
Oh,
I hate that. I hate that so much.
Come on,
That's so many grenades.
give me like 10 minutes. Let me see if I can pump these ones with some extra juice.
Yeah, you swing it open, and there's a full case of Yarno's grenades inside.
Daddy,
Yes, son?
hold 5 of these.
Okay. You mean it?
Theo.
Yeah. Yeah.
Here's 5 grenades.
Oh, awesome.
Oh my god, it's so many.
Reggie.
Yeah.
Here's 1.
Hell yeah.
Grabs it.
Sweet, I'll put it on my belt buckle.
Hell yeah.
Oh, cool.
I wanna take one of these grenades and try to imitate what I did with Theo's canister.
Okay,
Make it extremely unstable.
need a religion check.
I'm like, come on. I did it once. I gotta see if I can replicate it.
He's gonna blow a flipper off.
Oh, that's a 5. No, nothing.
You're just like squeezing it.
Well, you know what?
hard,
Screw
Daddy.
this. And I just tape them all together. If I can't make a super grenade, I'm just gonna tape them all together and throw one big one.
That is crazy
Just to throw it overhand like a fucking
volleyball,
volleyball.
like soccer ball, throwing it back inbound.
You do a full flip when you throw it. Okay, you can add. I think what was the grenades we used for this last time? I want to say it was fragmentation grenade.
Yeah.
Does that sound right?
Yep.
Remember, it did a lot of bullshit damage. I'm gonna regret it, but these boys love grenades, and I can't stop giving them fun treats to fuck me with. So here we are. Plus, you didn't even have to come over here. This was a totally optional area, but you know, these were very
For
lush.
the record, in my downtime, I'm going to try and take apart the grenade to figure it out so I can then actually make them.
Makes a lot of sense. These were very slow CR kobolds. I just thought they had the word barbed in their name, and I was like, oh, perfect. Little barbs are on them. But you maniacs. That's a lot of grenades. What is the how many D6s was that?
5d6.
So since I have 5 and I tape them all together, is that 25 D6?
Yeah. I guess it would be like the creature would get to make 5 separate saves, but
Or just become eviscerated.
yeah, it's a lot. Please just use it now. I don't want that looming on me this whole campaign.
Hey, Barstock, catch.
No, it'd be
Shove it in
hilarious
Chrysik's
though.
pants
Like
and run.
30 episodes from now, Ryan forgets that Tooluuga has it, and then Tooluuga goes, "Oh, guess what? Boom!"
25 D6 coming at ya.
No, what actually happens is every time you make a grenade, Rich, when you learn how to make them, I just tape it on. So I have like 30 grenades in a giant
It's like an elastic ball. It just keeps getting bigger every time he makes one.
I don't like the mechanics of this already. This makes me very nervous. Another perception check from everyone, if you guys wouldn't mind, now that you've snuck over here and stolen a crate full of grenades.
24.
18.
16.
You all hear it. More explosions in the distance, as it seems the next wave of your attack has begun on this besieged gate.
God, they're staggering. This is good. That means we lengthen the amount of time the confusion is.
Yeah. Do you want to hit the middle or try and find wherever the demon might be in the middle?
Yeah, I think they said Ivy and the demon and kind of everything is just in the middle.
Then
Makes sense when you're,
let's go to that weird-looking tree and see what the hell that fucking big thing was.
The most people probably
Yeah.
died in that place, which is maybe why it's the strongest point.
I say we stealth up. I have a crazy idea.
Okay,
I want to see if it'll work.
All right.
we'll go with what Daddy's gonna say, because my thing's probably stupid.
What were you going to say, son?
We're workshopping?
Why
Yeah.
don't we lure Ivy and the demon here and throw them onto the tire fire?
Yeah, this is why the workshop phase is good, because we can all kind of
Say stupid stuff?
pitch ideas.
Son?
I don't know if we can guarantee that we can draw them here without drawing the rest of
That's
the...
a good point. That's a good
we also
point.
don't know how big the Barstock demon is.
Probably huge.
I don't know if tire fire damage is maybe the most powerful. I
Yeah,
mean,
but they will have to breathe in the fumes.
is
There's a lot of
Chemical
carcinogens.
fumes, and also they're plants.
That's
Plants
true.
don't
I
like
guess
fire
we
usually,
could try to
except
give
those
them-
ones we encountered that were on fire.
that was pretty specific. Yeah, so I guess, maybe we could try to give them emphysema and then,
see,
over...
I
And they'll die through lung cancer.
Yeah, so like 20 to 30 years from now,
You know,
maybe.
actually, never
long
mind.
as
Let's
they
just
don't
go with
catch
my
Yeah, okay,
idea.
we'll sneak up and blow some stuff up. Okay, cool.
Make another round of stealth checks. You gotta have these moments, you gotta...
Nat 20 for 33.
Okay.
25.
36.
Reggie with that hot, dirty 20.
That's better.
Yeah.
You're getting better.
Thank you. I wasn't lifting the knees, which apparently is pretty important.
It's real important.
Okay, you guys sneak back through the winding streets of Titaghol and make your way to Titaghol's heart. The last time you were here, you were being delivered a long speech by a satyr cleric.
Oh, that freak.
Uncle Pee.
He was so awful.
Yeah.
Uncle Pee Pee.
God rest his soul.
They didn't kill him.
I know, but still.
They didn't kill him on the spot, but he's so annoying. He's definitely dead by now.
That's also
I don't know.
true.
He's got a way with words, though.
It's an annoying
It's
way.
not a good way.
Yeah, but,
He's no Uncle Bleegong. No offense.
son, you can't have favorites with relatives. It just kind of happens.
Watch me.
You're your own person, son, and after a while, I can't keep looking after you.
I'm growing so fast.
It's such an insane thing to be talking about while sneaking through like the ruins of this like giant mech city. There's vines everywhere, and you guys are like,
I don't maybe when I met Uncle Pee-Pee, I had a very brief interaction, but he kind of rubbed me the wrong way, and I only kind of saw him from a distance.
He
so
grows on you. He grows on you.
I don't
Like
know.
a fungus.
Yeah, it is kind of like a fungus.
I mean, he had a lot of pressure on him.
Yeah, well,
I guess they did ship him off to sea.
Yeah.
at a pretty young age, too.
Yeah, you gotta watch out for that ocean madness.
Yeah. All right. You're turning me.
Not me, but I mean, give him benefit of the doubt.
Yeah.
and I will say, as you guys approach the center of town, you kind of sneak up and kind of make your way into maybe like a destroyed building. You guys kind of hide behind like a shattered piece of wall and look out. Give me some perception checks as you're checking out this massive black Feywild tree.
15.
12.
14.
Okay. With 15. Look at this massive black tree. And you can see that on its roots and on the bark covering it, many dead bodies have been placed through splintered pieces of wood. It seems like all these bodies are constantly being drained of life and then engorged a bit and then drained again.
Like it's breathing?
Like it's breathing.
It's kind of nasty.
This big, disgusting living
Gross.
tree. It is dripping blood, and you can see that the ground at your feet is soaked in red liquid.
Daddy,
Also say that 15.
get your tasting tongue ready.
Here I go.
Oh no. What are we gonna call this?
Survival.
Survival. That seems right. Survival or nature.
15.
15. A lot going on. What a blend. A red blend, if you will.
I got it's a mixture. It's got a mixture of things.
Interesting.
Human, dragonborn, dwarf, elf, some animal. Anyone that died in Titaghol
Yeah,
has
pretty
been brought
much.
to this thing.
It's like the whole mixing pot of Titaghol in liquid form. I really shouldn't have done that.
Big yuck. I'm glad I don't have taste buds.
But
Tastes like home.
with a 15, you also see lumbering around at the base of this tree a like 20-foot tall vine troll skeleton covered in vines. It seems to be just on a patrol guarding this tree. It's this like hulking, big, I guess like goblinoid kind of body, wide chest, but it is just the skeleton, and it seems that it is being powered by these vines that cover its whole exoskeleton. It's kind of made for itself. It's dragging a big club on the ground, but it is just kind of doing a little root around the base of the tree, seeming to be protecting it. I'll say with a 15, you can see at the base of the tree, there does seem to be a tunnel leading into what was once the ass of the Titan.
They put a tree in our ass.
You have to put in the ass.
Why do you think this thing is? You think it's protecting the way in, or the tree, or?
Yes, son.
Think they're trying to break through the wall to the Underdark?
But I mean, plants need light. Most of them.
Not the root part.
Not these kind. They need blood.
Well, I mean,
And there's
blood
some-
and probably some light.
I mean, I don't know.
Not the root part.
I mean,
Well, yes, but the roots already go.
I'm no botanist.
Son, the roots already go in the ground.
Oh,
Like they're there.
alright, but I just don't want our friends and family to get planted?
I hadn't thought of that.
I don't know the verb for that one.
We've only seen the vines on top, but if these
Them
roots
here?
go down even deeper, they could eventually, right?
Let me just try to analyze this tree a bit.
Go ahead and make an insight check if you guys wouldn't mind.
14.
That's better. 22.
15.
22 insight. This tree's roots are kind of connected to all of the vines in the city that kind of come to this central point. This whole root network, though, goes from the base of this tree at the heart of this Titan down into its bowels, into the ass. This tree seems to be the like almost. This is where they're creating all of these tendril puppets. But this tree has roots that lead deeper into the core of the earth underneath Titaghol.
Daddy,
What?
maybe we all throw our grenades at this tree?
I look at my abomination I taped together. I mean, I was already going to do something like that.
Oh, okay. Well, great minds, I
Yeah,
guess.
you guys stay back. I'd like to sneak up to the tree
Okay.
and plant my little...
At the base?
My round meal of grenades
Okay.
at the base.
Give me a stealth check. You're a nutcase. I love you. Let's do this.
32.
That's a 32 stealth.
Yes. I still have Pass Without Trace until you tell me an hour is up.
It hasn't been an hour yet. You guys have been moving pretty quick. I mean, this attack is happening at the gate still, so they haven't been fighting for an hour. Let me just double check on some stuff real quick, but I don't. Yeah, this thing has no way to know you're approaching. I'll just make a perception check to see if I get a nat 20. That's a 6. The tree. Not that you were expecting a tree to notice you so much, but the tree doesn't react as you sneak up to the base of its roots.
Fuck you, tree. And I sneak away.
Okay.
I pull one of the pins and I just sneak away.
Kind of back up.
Everybody behind me. I don't know why I'm whispering into your minds.
Yeah, you guys can make one more round of stealth checks just to see if this vine troll skeleton notices you.
17?
33.
36.
Okay. Only a 16 from Reggie.
No, it's about to be pieces anyways. Now to get rid of all my grenades.
How close is the vine troll to the tree?
So we'll say that Tooluuga like snuck back to you guys. What's your movement speed, Tooluuga? We'll say that's the distance you are from the tree right now.
40 feet.
All right, so you guys are about 40 feet away from this Fey Ward tree in the center of town. Say the vine troll on its like root is about 30 feet away from you guys to your right.
But from the tree, it would be...
From the tree, it'd be about... Like, it's at an angle. So we'll say it's about 30 feet from the tree, 30 feet from you.
Gotcha.
Coming towards you guys on this, like, path, this circular path in the center of the town. He does not notice you either. Do you guys want to wait until he gets near it? Is that the play here?
Yeah.
You want to wait? Okay, so...
A 2-for-1 special.
You basically put a bomb at the base of this tree. You're waiting for when the vine troll kind of goes near it to set it off.
Sitting there with his little box with the plunger on top.
I have a little rope tied on one of the pins.
Okay.
Guys, you're going to love this.
Let's just get...
Jurg would be proud.
I'm in my explosion phase.
Reggie, record this for Jurg.
I was just about to say, Reggie's like, oh, definitely. Very quickly, he drops his disguise, so he's back into his robotic form. He holds one hand to the side of his head, and one of his eyes telescopes out, so he kind of looks like an 80s VHS tape player.
This is gonna be such a fun whole movie.
Right?
Okay. Let me just get a sleight of hand to pull at the string on this explosion system you've rigged here.
I nat 20'd.
That's my daddy.
You know, I had like so many grand plans, but this is so much funnier. So, you guys are waiting in the shadows. This massive vine troll skeleton is prowling, walking in this big circle. He stops and looks at this like bundle of metal at the base of the tree.
I get his attention. Psst, psst. Fuck you.
As you flip him off, you push down on the ignition. Roll the fucking damage.
All right.
I'm gonna make a ton of dex saves.
25 D6?
25
Was it D6s?
Yeah. D6s.
All right, here we go.
And what is the saving throw on these?
15.
15.
15 dex.
Or they take half.
Yes. Jesus Christ.
I'll wait till you tell me if he makes how many he makes.
He makes 3 of them.
It's 91 points of damage. The most damage you'll ever see Tooluuga do.
Okay.
Get on my level, guys.
So,
Ploopploopleen, he's passing you.
oh my god. Okay.
I have solved the dungeon, guys. Let's go to the boss.
I can't even believe I'm saying this. They are both still up, but you know it's going to be the fastest fight we've done in this show.
A stiff breeze takes them both out.
As he looks at you, giving the finger, he looks back down at the bomb. As an explosion so big, you guys weren't ready for it. Can you guys just give me dex save, see if you don't get blown away by the aftershock?
25.
That's a 7. I get flung.
I got a 12.
I got a 25. I'm gonna do a quick athletics to try and grab my compatriots. A 12, probably not gonna help.
Reggie got a nat 1. So
He's just flung into it.
Reggie, Theo, and Tooluuga are thrown back 30 feet. They slam into the ground mad hard. You guys are going to take a little bit of bludgeoning damage.
That's fair.
Take 21 bludgeoning damage.
Just a little bit?
And then Glebnor, you'll take half for 10 as like bits of rock and broken trees
it's like half my
splinter
health.
into you.
Quickly.
Yes.
I had 5 temp hit points. Those don't go away on a short rest, right?
No, they do not. Unfucking real. This explosion goes off. You guys get thrown back. Glebnor, you're just standing there like Oppenheimer, just like your face is just fully getting blown back by this huge explosion. Yeah. The Fey Ward tree is completely covered in flames and crispy to a fucking core. There's like all these like petals on it have already like been singed away. There's barely any left. It is essentially a twig. A strong wind will destroy this tree. The vine troll skeleton, his whole top half is gone. So
It's just like
he's just legs and like
Vines.
vines. And the vines are dangling like the bit of arm where it was holding the club. It looks like it might be able to swing it, but you're not totally sure. This is mostly legs.
guys, that was so cool.
Daddy, that was awesome.
Let's roll initiative.
You like that one thing?
That was good. We gotta stand farther back next time.
I could take it. I could take it.
It's a bad thing that I'm
It's a
on
22
front.
on initiative.
I got a 6.
I got a 21.
Daddy's gonna punch it to death before I get a chance.
Chaos. An explosion rocks the entire city. I'm sure people in Magria heard that. It is like
Oh, the legend of the guy who made the bomb.
Tooluuga, you are first in initiative. There's a pair of legs kicking around as the Vine Troll skeleton. That's about 30 feet from you. Actually, probably like 20. Well, no, you got blown back 30 feet, so it'd be 40. It'd be 40 feet away. The Vine Troll skeleton's top half is just kind of kicking about. And we'll say 50 feet away is the smoldering tree.
I really want the kill on both of these.
Burning hands them. Oh, it's probably too far, huh?
No, if I go up onto the vine golem, there's skeletal golem.
Vine Troll skeleton.
Yeah, I can cone it towards both. So I will start off with running up to the vine
Cool.
golem.
Hell yeah.
Just ringing in his ears.
I'll lead with a bonus action punch.
Sure.
Wait, can I?
Yeah, you
Yeah,
go
I
first.
can do
That's fine with me. I don't give a fuck. It's all good.
15.
15 just misses.
All right, I'm gonna burning hands.
Okay.
I'm so love explosion. I get yerged now, guys. I just, whoo-wee.
You go to punch it and it sort of tries to like stiff arm you with its foot. And then you put your hand up and blast flames at him. Only a 12 on the deck save.
All right, he fails. It's 14 fire.
Okay.
And it hits the tree too.
Oh, sick.
It's
Okay.
15 foot cone.
He cremates both of them.
Even if the tree were to pass, it only had 3 hit points left after you did 91 damage. You scorch the last bit of tree as it just, and you know when someone turns to ash and it just like turns into a cloud immediately? It's just gone after. And this was a massive tree, so it is just blasted away with this last bit of fire magic.
Damn, I kind of wanted to loot the tree. Oh well.
That ship has sailed.
The like doddering, kind of stumbling vine troll skeleton is still up. Theo, that is your turn.
Take this from me. I've earned this.
Shoot him in the knee.
He's mostly knee. Get his ass.
I'm just gonna run up to Tooluuga and give him the help action.
I need this. I need this, Theo. I need this.
I'm gonna be behind Tooluuga though.
Good call, because it's about to kick you.
Yes.
Now I get to kick Tooluuga.
That's what you think.
Die.
What's that?
A kick might kill him.
Yeah, well, he blew everyone up. He had bite and claw attacks, but I'm just going to make these kick attacks. He's going to do... this first one will be... he'll try to knee you. It's a dirty 20 to hit.
I'm gonna warding flare that.
Okay, hold on.
Good idea.
Let's see here. He will do it again.
What? Hold on.
That's a nat 20. Do I take the lower one or I take the second one?
You roll at disadvantage.
Okay, perfect. So yeah, you take 14 piercing damage as he just knees you mad hard with his one knee left.
Daddy!
And then he'll try to stomp you.
You can't fucking end this.
Dirty 20 to
It's
hit.
okay, Tooluuga, you got this.
Dude, this guy
What?
was mad on.
12 slashing as he stomps you mad
down.
hard into the ground. And
No, Tooluuga, get up.
now that Tooluuga has gone down, he's gonna do like a spinning heel kick on Theo with his final kick attack.
No, what?
That's a nat 20.
You want to chill out
I'm
on your rolls,
gonna use my
Ryan?
luck point.
so okay, you will re-roll that.
Guess we're using the potion early, boy.
I'm really happy because this guy would have been a real problem, it turns out, if you guys hadn't done that immediately. It's still a 19 to hit.
It's better than a nat 20.
Take 26 slashing damage as he kick. You see,
Should've
you
thrown
look
an
over,
extra grenade.
and these legs are going off. He's spin kicking and kneeing, and there's like a torso just beating the shit out of Theo and Tooluuga.
Daddy's quest for glory has backfired.
I'm not listening to Tooluuga again on that.
No.
Reggie is like, he needs this. He gets up. He's all fucked up because he also took a bunch of damage from getting thrown back. He runs over. He takes out a potion and is like, drink, Tooluuga, drink. He's going to give you, he had one little shitty potion on him. Let's see here. What's that? 2d4, right? 2d4 plus 4?
Yeah.
Vine Troll Skeleton. You did me so right. So right. I love you.
Isn't it full amount if he uses the...
Yeah, he'll use a full action, so you get 12 hit points back.
Oh, Whippy, Skippy.
He needs this. You can't do this to him. Fuck you, legs.
I need this.
Okay, Glebnor, that is your turn.
This is the stupid thing to do. But I'm going to hold my action and ready a bonk
Okay.
in the unlikely event that Daddy
It's still
can't finish
up.
this.
Yeah. You're just kind of holding it like over your shoulder.
Get him, Daddy.
Tooluuga, that is your turn. I will let you know, he has 14 hit points left.
That's so much for a monk.
I know, that's a great wall of China for a monk.
I probably should have bonked him first. Soften him up a
I'm
little.
gonna attempt to toll the dead.
Okay.
See me,
Otherwise.
you take out the holy symbol, you just hear bells start ringing from somewhere. Like, oh, I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you, you little shit.
It's a 4 on the wisdom saving throw?
It's 11, necrotic.
Okay.
Flurry.
I'm gonna. Well, I have the help action from the attack.
You have the
so
help
I
action?
have advantage on my unarmed.
Yep.
Alright, 21.
21 hits.
For 7.
Please describe to me how you finish off this vine troll torso.
With a bloodlust you've never seen in Tooluuga before. He unloads like Ip Man punching the guy to the ground with his pair of legs.
Reggie's like, yeah, get him! All right!
I don't like that crazed look in Daddy's eye. He really likes explosions.
And I think we will end today's episode in this crater in the center of Titaghol, where a bloodied and battered Tooluuga is beating the shit out of a pair of legs. We'll catch you guys next time on Dicey Situations. Keep it dicey!
Howdy, Glebnor here, and I just want to say thanks for listening to Dicey Situations. If you liked what you heard, make sure you come back on Friday to listen to our talkback called Situational Awareness, where we break down the episode and you get to know us, the players, a little bit better. And as always, make sure you rate, review, subscribe, and word of mouth actually helps a lot. So if you could tell all your friends, that would be great. Thanks again. Keep it dicey!
This has been a Business Shark production.